Hello, crypto world. Hello, crypto verse. We are back. This is going to be another impromptu update video on how the market is looking. We're going to get back to doing these as often as necessary. I won't say every day, but as often as necessary. Go check out the most recent video that I posted. I made chapters for it for anybody who doesn't want to watch through the whole video. If you want to watch through the whole video, just turn it on one of your other devices and listen to it when something interests you. Then then focus in on it for a minute. But we talked about Bitcoin. We talked about let's see. We talked about, let's see if I can, we talked about, we update on the line scanner tool, which we'll have another update for you within the next few days. We went through Bitcoin, the US dollar, Solana, Coinbase, Hype, silver technical analysis, gold, STRC, MSTR, POET, and gaming tokens. We're going to get another gaming token video out sometime in the next few days when we do have time. But on that note, we're going to go back to just taking a quick peek at what the market is looking like. Bitcoin is seeing a bit of a downtrend after seeing what looks like a higher high. If we go into 24-hour, that move up to, I mean, this entire cluster, if we go to 7-day, this entire cluster, now we'll go back to 24-hour, this entire cluster became a higher low comparative to, let me go back to 30-day. No, we have to go back a little bit. It won't zoom in. Let me just go over here. The entire cluster became a higher low, a higher high in price action, and price action is seeing a lower low from after we hit what was that 60, almost 67K, and now we are seeing a lower high retest, as you can see down here. We got a red dot on the 4-hour, and we are pushing lower as the momentum wave, or the volume profile green wave, is pushing down as well. So what we're expecting is a nice little reset after we got moved down to, as you can see, we got moved down to the point of control here around 64K, right on the button, and then we got a nice little move up. I didn't play this move. I was just way too busy with, we were at Comic-Con this weekend, and I didn't feel like playing any positions. A lot of walking, a lot of actual buying at Comic-Con this year. So I didn't play this position. Would have been nice, and we got a nice little peak at the end of the day, Sunday, Eastern time. We're starting to get the red dot green. Volume is pushing down, and now what we're expecting is a retest of that 64K range, and possibly even lower to the macro 62,500. So we'll leave it at that for Bitcoin, and we take another step back. Ethereum is looking, everybody wants it to follow its own path, but that's just not how it goes, especially in the crypto world. When there's Bitcoin weakness, there's Ethereum weakness as well. And so we are still waiting for Bitcoin to bottom to officially be excited about Ethereum. So nothing there yet, even though a lot of people want to talk about ETC possibly bottoming out. We're not going to take that route. Then we talked about Solana as well. More of the same. It looks exactly like Bitcoin. All these are going to follow where Bitcoin goes. So we're expecting a retest, and not much else to say. Hype is another one we're watching closely. The last year has made higher highs, breakout. So what we're expecting is at least, worst case, a retest of this $39 region down here, this region down here, and then another, even further than that, we're expecting somewhere around 32 to 35 before we jump back in. Right, Zcash. Same thing. It's made higher highs over the past year. We expect a $260 retest before possibly going back up. And then we'll go back into the list, the trading view watch list as well. Bitcoin coming down, Hype we talked about. Silver, we are waiting for September. We're waiting for October, November for silver to bottom out around $50. We're going to front run that $50. So we should see an extended accumulation range over the next few months, as we are seeing now. We see a breakdown and then accumulation again. We're going to probably play around there for a while until until October, November, possibly even December, into that range, where we're going to start a generational long on phantom perps there, as well as buying spot ounces every now and again. DXY, more of the same. It's just sitting around. We can only look at the 1-year chart on here. For whatever reason, we're looking for a breakout. We got a retest, and now we're looking for a breakout, and that spells doom for risk on assets. More the same for, as we looked at Solana. More the same for that as well. Accumulation, we should see a breakdown. We're expecting, let's see, we have an alert. We're expecting a retest of this region down here between between $10 and $20 before we see any higher. Right, we talked about POET. POET seems to be breaking down as well. It looks like a decent trade, but it looks like we're going to retest lows before we come back to that area. UEC is uranium play, the top uranium play going right now. Again, just expect, go to the 1 year. I mean, even go back to the 5 year. We expect a retest somewhere in this region down here. Expect retest, and we're looking at somewhere around between between $5 and $6 there as well. If we have a big market breakdown, STRC is what we expect it to do. It hit $89 this weekend. We're expecting it to trend up back into $100, $100 par, and then hopefully that's potentially going to go into August, September, or into September for that recovery. And MSTR, it's accumulating now, but we're expecting it. As you can see, we're expecting some lows going into these levels, as you can see in my last video. Go watch that last video and you'll get the updates there. Tesla, we got out of a big chunk of the stock, and we're going to wait for a 275 to retest. As far as the rest of the market goes, we're going to see how it goes today, and then we will have more video updates. Go check out that last video. I will post the link in the description below. We will talk about, we'll have a separate video on gaming tokens and games as well. So expect that. We're trying to make this a quick market update. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, disagreements, agreements, fire away in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.